Welcome to As the Pole Turns, everybody. My name is Chris. This is my beautiful wife, Leslie.
What's up?
And with us tonight, we have the face of Dream Palace in Tempe, Arizona, Secret.
Oh, the gorgeous Secret.
Welcome to the lounge, Secret. How's everything with you?
Good, thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
You are welcome. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being here. The
So-
pleasure is ours.
Yes, absolutely. So I guess the first thing, how'd you get into all this?
Yeah, I want to know. You don't have to say how old you are, because
I know,
you
it's
know.
okay.
But yeah, I need to know what got started for you because, damn.
Yeah, so I was 18.
Okay.
I just graduated high school. And I really wanted to dance, but I didn't tell anybody. I didn't tell none of my friends. Definitely not
Right.
my
I was
family.
saying, so your parents were
No
like,
one knew.
nobody in your family was going to be cool with it.
Yeah.
Right.
And I went to downtown. I got my license. I got my Phoenix license first. And I went all by myself. And
You went to a club in Phoenix?
all by myself, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Which
and
club
didn't
was
know
it, if
any.
you can ask?
Oh my
Can we say
goodness.
where?
Is it still
I
in
actually,
existence?
I was on their website too.
Okay.
It was Centerfolds.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
okay.
The nude side, because I was 18.
Right.
It was back in 2012. Yeah. And yeah.
So you couldn't
they-
drink or anything like that. So you went in there having no experience,
Yeah.
not knowing a single fucking person,
No.
and you just went in there and what?
I auditioned and I was excited, like my first stage. I was so excited to go shopping. I was excited
Yeah.
to wear the heels and learn all the dances. And
Did you have
tricks.
anybody teach you?
No, I had to do it myself.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah,
So when you went in there,
self-taught,
when you went in there your
self-taught.
first night, there wasn't a girl that had been there
No.
for a while that was like, hey, you know, let me teach you how this works.
No,
You
they
just
were
had to-
brutal.
Really?
See, and
Centerfolds, come on.
Well,
that's a West Side Club.
yeah, I can't say
No,
that.
no,
And I was
no.
like
It's weird that you say
the
that though,
only young
because
girl there, and they were older. It was always like that every club I went.
Really?
well, you know,
Yeah.
it's funny you say that because I see nowadays like locker rooms in a lot of these clubs seem to be so welcoming. Like when new girls come in, like everybody loves them, and it's such a change of pace
Oh,
from the
yeah.
way things used to be, where
yeah.
you know there was a little hazing involved,
Big
and
time.
you know girls didn't want you stepping on their turf and shit like that, and now everybody's just like kumbaya, we love
Thank
you.
God.
Was it like that though? Because
Oh my
nobody
God,
would talk to
yes.
you. They
Yeah.
kind of shunned you a little bit.
Yeah.
And didn't, yeah.
They were just, and they just didn't know me, and that's
Right.
another thing. They don't trust you,
Yeah.
Right.
and they get mad. I guess like the regulars are starting to look at you, and like
Well, it's a new
boom,
face.
that's another. Like,
That's common,
it's just
you know, when you get a
insane.
new girl that comes in that
Yeah.
nobody's ever seen.
And like you're new,
She
girl, you
gets
don't
the
know.
attention.
Right.
You didn't
Right,
know,
you're
you
just
didn't
trying to
ask
make a buck.
anybody.
Right.
You're just trying to make a buck.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's just so like they think that it's just they're out to get you. Like they want you gone.
It's definitely way different than that now. I've actually, I've said that to quite a few girls that are, you know, coming into the business. Like, things used to be a lot different when you were the new girl stepping in a locker room. Probably benefit you a little bit if you had a friend that wanted to dance too, so at least there was two of you. But nowadays it's very kumbaya, everybody loves everybody, which
That's
isn't
awesome,
a
though.
isn't a bad thing,
That's
you
awesome,
know.
though.
The girls should
It
be
wasn't
working
like that.
together, and
Yeah.
Didn't
And I always believed like that it should have been like that, because even though like even if I knew they didn't like me or whatever, I would still be good, say good things and be nice.
absolutely,
Right.
And if we had to work together, I would do the best to work well with them. And,
Right.
yeah,
be sweet and, just try to, get through the night with them.
Yeah, it's the same
Be
objective.
safe,
Yeah.
have a good night. And like, I was always like that. So I feel like that's what got me like the loyalness, because I was always loyal to. I
right.
worked the most out of all the girls, probably still to this day.
Right.
Like I just, I go along with everyone.
So, how long were you in the business before you made the jump eastbound?
To drink, so only 3 months.
Oh, well, that didn't last
And it
long,
was
did it?
my third club, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Why did you jump around so much?
Oh, because those clubs, were horrible. And I
Right.
was like, and, yeah, it was just so crazy. And my girlfriend, she had, this boyfriend, and he told us about Drink Palace and about there was no drama there. Because that's why we wanted to leave.
Right,
The
'cause
second
the drama.
club, don't judge me, the second club was Alaskan Bush. That did not last for 2 days.
Well, and here's the
I
thing.
was so mad. I did not want to be there.
People don't realize
It
that
was
like
horrible.
certain clubs when you're 18, I know out here to work in a club with alcohol, they require that you're 19 years old.
Yeah.
So at 18
It
years
was
old,
tough.
you have limited options on where you can go.
Yeah.
It has to be a place that has, alcohol on one side and full nude on the other.
Yeah.
There's only a couple of them in the Valley, Lake Girls, Alaskan Bush.
Yeah, I know.
Centerfolds used to be like that, but if
Yeah.
I'm not mistaken, they're just full nude now with no alcohol. I think they lost. Is that the one that lost?
I don't know.
Is that the one that lost their liquor license?
Probably.
I don't know. I don't like a strip club if it doesn't have alcohol. Do you?
It's tough.
Do you go to a strip club as a customer at all?
I have before,
Yeah.
yeah, in the past, but it's, it's just not the same.
Yeah.
I would imagine it's like being a chef. The last thing you want to do is go home
Yeah.
and cook. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I could
I don't
understand that.
I like to be able to drink though when I go to the strip club. I like to be able to sit down with the girl, and have a drink with her, and get the vibe going before I spend money on her.
Yeah.
So if I can't sit down and have an adult beverage with her, and relax
Yeah.
and vibe, then for me, if I don't vibe with you, then I don't want to give you all kinds of money. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be able to sit down and chill with you for 20, 30 minutes and enjoy a drink with you and then see where it goes versus going into a club where they don't sell alcohol and then it's
Yeah.
like I feel all weird and awkward at that point.
Yeah.
See the
I'm
awesome,
like, I just feel like I don't know what to do with my hands.
the one really the one really awesome thing about clubs that don't serve alcohol, especially in the aspect of like a Dream Palace, who's open till 6 a.m.
Oof, yeah.
Their party's just getting started
That's
at 2
true.
o'clock when everybody else's party is closing down.
Yeah.
Ye- Oh,
Yeah, our rush was always 1:30, 2 o'clock,
Yeah.
and 3 o'clock,
yup.
and then the guys could stay there for forever if they wanted to.
Right. As long as they're spending money
Yeah,
in the back.
exactly, in the back,
Yeah.
Pick one.
yeah. Oh my
Pick
god,
one
it's
at random.
so
All right.
cute.
The
We
pinkies.
have a variety. That's just a little
Do
baby
you
one.
want to hit this? You have to
Sure.
push the button. It's sativa. I'm a sativa diva.
Are you? I enjoy hybrid. No, thank you.
Yeah, I do too. And indica when I get home. And
Yeah,
go to bed.
I'm
It
like
all
all-
makes me tired.
for him, it doesn't matter. He could smoke 100% sativa and fucking be passed out on no thank you, and be passed out on the couch, and I'm over here
Yup.
my heart's pounding out. Sativa makes me paranoid. It makes me paranoid. But a really good hybrid, a good 50-50, I get that up from the sativa without the paranoia, and then I'm not stuck in the fucking couch on stupid, like I can't do anything with the indica. So I'm a hybrid girl myself. So these are all going to be hybrid joints that we're smoking.
Nice.
See, and that's something else that's crazy. Like a lot of clubs, especially, it might be the time, it might be where we're located. Like, weed is legal here, obviously. So, when I started in this business,
It was nice.
girls drank, but weed wasn't legal. Girls smoked,
Right.
but it wasn't legal. So, they had to go hide in their car to smoke a joint,
Right.
take a break, go in their car. Nowadays, most of these clubs have a little area outside where girls just sit, smoke, bullshit.
There was a club that we went to where you go into the ladies' room and then there's a door to the outside through the ladies' room.
Oh, wow.
And it's like this caged in area that's totally safe. And that's where the dancers who smoke cigarettes
Yeah.
or whatever would go. You just go in through the bathroom. It was so fucking cool. It was like, why don't more strip clubs offer that? Like, I'm a cigarette smoker. So for me, if I don't have somewhere to go smoke a cigarette, I don't know, that's kind of like that's a bummer.
Yeah,
Like,
I
I need to, provide somewhere. So I always wondered what girls did, when, in a lot of these clubs, like, with, Scottsdale clubs, where did they go to smoke a cigarette?
Probably like out
Where
Skin,
would
skin.
somebody
They
go
go
to
out to the
smoke a
picnic
There's like
tables.
a little,
Okay.
At Bones, if you go out the back door, there's a fenced-in area there where the cooler is.
Mm-hmm.
That's where girls go to smoke there. Platinum Plus you go out the back door and there's like a whole, it's got like an 8-foot wall
That's
around
true.
this whole area. That's where they smoke.
See, when I danced, you were still, let's take it back. You were still allowed to smoke in the bar.
Right, so you didn't
we
have to go out.
smoked-
You didn't even have to go outside to smoke.
We
a cigarette.
smoked on the floor with the customers,
Yeah.
smoking fucking cigarettes. We weren't allowed to go outside in work attire. You weren't allowed to go out front. So, and there was no out back. So, you sat at the fucking table with the customer and smoked your cigarettes.
Yeah.
And then walked around the floor with a cigarette in your hand. Which now is like not such a good idea. I'm thinking, now that I look back on it, I'm like, that's so trashy. Like, I don't know, that looked really bad. But it was common. I mean, that was before you weren't allowed to smoke in bars. You still smoked in bars back then, 100 years ago. So it wasn't. It was common. It wasn't weird. It wasn't a big deal. Everybody did it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't imagine that now, though. I feel like that's really not a good look.
I think the only places left where you can is Las Vegas.
That's what I was just gonna say.
But even that,
That
like,
shit was so weird. I felt like I was breaking the law when we went to Vegas and I could smoke a cigarette inside the
right,
strip
but
club.
we
I'm
went
like,
to that
I
one
feel
strip
like this
club.
is illegal.
We went to that one club, Sylvia's, where we could smoke inside.
Okay.
But then we ended up at Spearmint Rhino, and Spearmint Rhino doesn't allow smoking inside. I'm
Right.
not sure about Sapphire's, but at the time you still couldn't smoke in Rhino. But even here with the fucking casinos, you gotta go outside
Oh,
to smoke
fuck
cigarettes
that.
now. So
Here's the
Crazy,
thing.
I know.
I don't know what casino it was we went to. Not important. But there was no smoking section.
Wow.
Okay, so here's the thing. So you have to go out front. Well, there's you go through the doors and then there's like that little lobby section between the inside and the outside, and there's a little table there, little 3x3 table, maybe 2x2 table. And there's a whole bunch of drinks on this table. Well, so here's the deal. If you want to smoke a cigarette, you have to put your drink on this table unattended and then go out front 20 feet from the front door and smoke your fucking cigarette and leave your drink unattended inside. Yeah, no.
just to get
They don't
root
provide
beer.
anywhere. Like, if you're not going to provide, I get it. Smoking cigarettes sucks. It's stupid. It's bad for your health. I get it. But there's still some people that do it.
Yeah.
And there was a point where we smoked in restaurants.
Yeah.
So provide us with a location,
Even in
To smoke. like anything. There's another casino not too far from where we are, where they have a whole fucking smoking section outside, like tables.
It's like a patio.
They got fucking
heaters in the
propane
wintertime.
heaters. It's like it's glorious. It's like I could come here and just hang out here.
But you still have to, like, if you're winning, you still have to get up. from
Well,
your
obviously,
table,
yeah, you can't
Which
smoke in the
breaks
casino.
your whole fucking streak.
But I think that's okay because as a cigarette smoker, when you smoke indoors, I don't smoke in my house. I smoke weed in my house. I don't smoke cigarettes in my house though, and I don't like being somewhere where they smoke cigarettes inside, at somebody's house where they smoke cigarettes inside, at a restaurant. I don't like that. It's too much. If it ain't weed smoke, it's too much. Like, we don't need all of this smoke, And as a smoker, I don't like it. So I can't imagine how much it sucks for someone who doesn't smoke. So I don't disagree with not smoking inside. I fully support not smoking indoors. you should still provide somewhere for us to smoke. I don't want to be at a bar and have to leave my drink over here and go 20 feet over there
I know.
to
That's how
smoke a
people
fucking
get
cigarette and
drugged.
then get fucking
And
roofied.
roofied.
Let's not. You have to provide a safe place for me because I don't want to become a fucking target person. Right? I mean,
No.
for real. All right, well, I went off on a fucking tangent. Sorry, y'all.
So, in your time in the business, can you pinpoint somebody who would be your best customer, whether it's repeated over
Oh,
time
Wait.
or like one night homie drops 100K? Like, can you pinpoint what you would
What would you
consider your best
define?
customer?
What would you define a best
I
customer?
guess it depends. Like there is like
Like if
those
you
one
had a
night-
dream customer, your perfect dream customer, what would it be? Go.
like how much you would spend.
Or
Or
just,
I
like,
don't know. You tell me.
a lot of girls would probably think, well, drop a whole lot of money one
Like
night.
how much
Yeah.
money?
But really, like, if you get a guy that comes and sees you once a week for 5 years, and every time he comes in, he drops $2,000, 2,500,
Yeah, that would be a best customer.
you know. So, can you
For me.
pinpoint through your time dancing?
You tell us, what would be your dream customer? Like, if you had a perfect customer that you absolutely just loved from a business standpoint, what would it be?
Probably one that would like come in every day and like forever.
Right.
Every day forever.
Every day, forever.
Yes.
I love it.
As long
I mean,
as I
dream.
want-
Shoot for the stars, girl.
What's the most you've ever had a guy come in and spend one night? Just
Ooh,
that
what's
one
your
guy that,
biggest
that
paycheck?
comes into town, you only see him once, and after he leaves that night, you've never fucking seen him again. But you remember him because of how much money he paid you for your time.
There's like a lot of those though.
Right. That's,
Okay.
you know, and I saw some stuff on Instagram the other day about girls that work at
Dream Palace.
clubs on the west side. Well, no, they were, and the girls who were responding must work at Dream Palace, Skin,
it's
or
where
Bones,
it's spoiled.
because those girls on the west side,
They don't-
a lot of them don't believe the kind of money
Yeah.
that's made
That's
in some of
true.
these East Valley
They work
clubs.
so
That's
hard
true.
for so less, and it's like so crazy how disrespected they get every day. Like, you know, they're already like they low.
Right.
Like it's like
Mhm.
so of course they're not gonna be that. Like,
Yeah, but some
they're
girls were
already-
chiming in, letting them know, like, the East Valley, like, this is not few and far between. Like, it's pretty regular that you see these guys come in and spend this kind of money.
Yeah,
They don't get it.
I
West Side clubs,
know.
you guys are getting outshined on here by all these East Valley girls.
Yeah,
Right.
we actually
Hit us up, let's talk.
we make the most money in Arizona.
Absolutely.
For sure. You
Definitely.
ladies make more money than I have
The
ever heard of.
Than every club in the Bay.
Yeah.
You don't hear about this in, like, Florida, and
Yeah.
you know, when
I'm from Florida,
when we
so,
first
yeah.
moved out here, there are some clubs like Scores in New York City, they make that kind of money, but that's probably the only one in New York City where they make money that's equivalent to what girls in like Scottsdale, Tempe
Right.
make out here. Even Christie's, like, I was talking to a girl the other day, and Christie's in Tempe day shift. They open at 11 o'clock in the fucking morning. And between 11 o'clock in the morning and 7 o'clock at night, they have like 27 private shows on a fucking day shift.
That's actually really good.
It is.
Yeah,
I
for
couldn't
day
fucking
shift,
believe
I
it.
mean, you know,
But, you know,
day shift doesn't get a lot of credit.
these
Yeah, or that.
these girls don't understand the kind of money that's over here in the East Valley.
Yeah, but it takes a certain someone to be able to make that too, though. You can't just be anybody and walk into Skin or Bones or Dream and think that you've got what it takes to make it. In my opinion, having been to all three clubs, it's a different caliber of women who tend to work there
With a very
Then-
strong hustle.
than,
That's it, man.
You
I
know,
love that's.
I mean,
I use that term all the time. Sharks. Sharks.
well, I mean, it's a job. You're doing your job.
Very cutthroat. it's like, you know, you just gotta really work and, you know, actually, you know, dance and talk and be careful, be safe, be following the law, obviously, you know, and just go there for work, not, you know, to
And-
fuck around.
Right, and you know, a lot of girls, they have a lot of different hustles. You have that one girl that she'll do a lap dance for every guy that comes through the door, but that's it. And then you got that girl that knows how to talk to him, and you know, they go in a private room, and she, you know, she knows how to make him think, and he just is like
Plays
putty.
into it, yeah.
He's like putty.
Yeah.
They all got different hustles, but I mean, for the amount of work you have to do in a private room, you might as well
Ooh.
get paid what it's worth, right? I mean,
And like we deal with so many guys and like all types of guys, and it's a lot. It's a lot. But you gotta have a very good mentality to deal with all that too, and be very strong, like fearless.
Right.
yep, and you have to understand it's not going to be like that every night. There are going to be some nights where
Exactly.
you might not leave with that much money.
Oh,
Yeah,
for
and
sure.
You gotta accept
Yeah.
that, and
You
just do better next time, or do
Right.
whatever it takes to like go.
But
So,
you
move
see
forward.
you see the progression though, because
Yeah.
after girls start making that kind of money, you know, at first they might be like, well, damn, I made $600 tonight. And then a year down the road, they're like, well, I only made $600 tonight. It wasn't
There's
that
a big
good,
difference
man."
between-
Yeah.
You know,
Oh,
because
yeah,
you're used to seeing
definitely.
those guys with that kind of money.
That is for sure.
All right, so going back, look, we actually remember. So, what was the biggest night you've ever had, monetary wise? Money. What was your biggest paycheck that you're willing to say on camera?
That I'm willing to say on camera.
That's
Okay.
it.
I would say probably like 30.
$30,000. $30,000? Woo! Good Lord, people don't make that in a year. Most people don't make that.
A lot of people
A lot
don't
of
make
people.
that in a
But
year.
then like there's Barrett Jackson. And,
But
like,
you get
know, so like
you
we
get
worked,
taxes on that.
you know, I made money like as a group with big, you know,
Yeah.
more than 30,000.
What have you? So like as a
So
group,
as a
like
group,
what
oh
was
my
your
God.
group? Like how many? First of all, how many
So-
girls? And
oh
what
my
was
God.
set the scene?
I don't even know. Probably like the most, probably be like 10 girls or 6 or 7 or 5.
Because
It's
Dream
Wow.
Palace got
just
Dream Palace got
Yeah,
that big
yeah,
ass
yeah,
party room in the back.
party room. and
Okay.
It,
I've
it
not
depends
seen
on how
that.
big the group is, and like it's just, you know, it's all like. But you have a lot of nights like that. It's not like
Yeah, it's not a
depending
rarity.
like how much you work. I worked every day, every night, every morning, every afternoon,
Right.
every day, all the time.
Right.
Birthdays, we get like holidays, all
Yeah,
that stuff.
Because you're working towards something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't get a day off ever. I didn't want it.
Right.
I was like, I just always wanted to work.
And you know, for the right people, that's why it's the perfect job, because some people flourish in that party atmosphere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
you're making money, and it's really not
Doing something
even
you
like
love,
you're
like
working.
dancing and dressing
Yeah.
up.
I love
Right. It's
dancing.
perfect. Dancing
I
and
love
playing
dancing.
dress up. It's
Entertaining.
like,
Like, being a real entertainer.
Yeah.
Like that's what it's all
So
about.
with that, do you role play with a customer?
Yeah, you could do that.
So what's the like most fun role play you've ever done with a customer?
like you would have to like, you know, do that. Like
No. What? What? You got
I
to
would wanna,
elaborate
like,
on that one.
be whipped or get tied by the pole.
Oh, okay. You like a
stuff
little
like
bit of
that,
you
like,
like beating them up a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay. Love
you
it.
know, dominatrix. I would
Okay.
okay.
Fun. So what's the weirdest VIP, like weirdest
Oh my
customer
God, I don't
request?
know
Do you
if I
have a
should say it.
weirdest?
You
You can say it. Leave his name. You don't need to say no names.
The weirdest guy. Okay. It's actually a couple of them actually. They
Yes. Let's hear it.
they would steal my dancer outfits.
Like put it
all
on.
of it. Like they would steal it all. Like.
So as you're taking it off, they're like, putting it in their fucking pocket.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait, they would like take it
And
home with them, steal
yeah,
it?
I would go to get them a water or check on the time or whatever, or get props or whatever.
All of a sudden,
and,
you can't find your top.
yeah, and they're already out the door, and I'm like, what the fuck? That's happened so many times.
Really?
Yes.
Interesting. I wonder what that...
And like even when I'm on stage, this is so crazy. Like some guys would literally tip me and like try to put money in my, outfit.
Yeah.
And as they're doing it, like they'll do it on purpose, rip my outfit, and just want to take it off.
Oh, come on, that's not cool.
And like take it. And I'm
Guys,
like,
she's gonna
Look,
take it off.
oh
Sometimes-
my god.
Sometimes dancers have favorite outfits.
And they're
don't fucking
expensive
rip 'em,
as
yes.
hell, and they're my favorite.
Yeah,
And
favorite.
they like just continue on like you can't get old shit anymore.
Right.
That's
Yeah, don't
something
fuck
else.
They
yourself.
don't understand.
That's another side of the business that a lot of people don't understand. Like
Yeah.
the money that you guys spend on outfits and
And like the
shoes,
creative
and
outlook, everything.
those
Yeah.
shoes don't last a long time.
No, they
like if
don't.
you're working 5 days a week,
Yeah.
they don't last a very long time.
Oh, I was buying heels, stripper heels every week. Almost every
Really?
week. Yeah. Because I would do pull tricks. I did everything.
Yeah.
So the soles start to peel off of
Oh,
them.
yeah.
Yeah.
The straps.
The straps
I was
break.
break.
literally like
The
on the
straps
ceiling
break.
doing splits.
I
Like,
swear the straps are always the first thing to fucking go on the shoe.
doing like.
No, and that's another, like, you see some girls that they don't have the strap that goes around the upper part of the foot. It's just a platform with
That's
the part
because
that goes
this
over
motherfucker already done broke.
and they cut it off.
Yeah.
But how do
I
they make
swear
them
to God.
stay? How do they make them stay on their feet?
Cause women.
It's a grip. You have to
It's a-
learn
yeah, it's a grip.
over
It's like-
time with
Kind
the
of like
heels.
walking in flip flops. It's kind of similar as to walking in flip flops. If I had to describe it as a way, like how you have to work your toes when you work in flip flops. Like, well, he wears slides, but like thong flip flops. You know,
I
that go
can't
through
wear
the
them
toe.
with the fucking thing between my
With-
toes.
I think there's something that you have to do with your toes when you wear slides or flip flops to keep them on
Even,
your
like,
feet.
Putting them on,
And so it's very
putting
yeah,
your foot like that in there.
Yeah.
Like, it's like
yeah.
there's
It's just
everything, yeah.
it's just a figuring out
like
how
a
to
grip
make it.
and
Yeah,
everything.
you just
like,
gotta know how to. Yeah, you figure it out as you go.
like a muscle memory.
Yeah, yeah, you learn it. Yeah. I need to take a break. Let's take a break.
Take a break,
Is it
ladies and
time?
gentlemen. We'll be right back.
Sorry, excuse us.
What's up, ladies? You want to come on the show and hang out with us here in the lounge? Hit us up on the Instagram. As the poll turns, dots in between each word. Somebody will get back to you to schedule you, let you know how everything works here. Guys, managers, door guys, DJs, we want you to come on, get some girls from where you work. Come on and let's have a conversation.
And also, just so you know, we provide the alcohol of your choice, unlimited flour, and a fun, safe, comfortable environment to come and chill with us. So hit us up. Let us know. Bye.
Welcome back, everybody. We're here with the face of Dream Palace, Secret. All right, so I've heard a lot of stories about famous people and Dream Palace. I've heard these stories from a couple different girls. Ever had any run-ins?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. No names, but could we have maybe some occupations?
Okay.
Like what did this person do for a living?
There's like a few rappers and then
Ooh, wait.
a
Don't just
comedian,
stop.
A famous comedian.
How? First of all, so how were the rappers? How did they? How was
Um,
their interaction?
Mm,
Did they spend a lot of money? I think is what
a
I'm
couple,
trying to get
yeah.
at.
Some of
Yeah.
them did, and there's of course a couple that didn't.
Right.
But like the ones that did, they were really fun and they were really nice.
So the ones that didn't, were they just more? What was? Why do you think they didn't? What was? If they have it like
I
that,
think they were just like distracted. There was like a lot of people with them.
okay.
Always an
And,
entourage.
Yeah, and it was like other girls with them that weren't, dancers. So it was like, kind of like ruining everything. And I just,
Okay.
and they're like, they're not sober. So it's like they're
Right.
really drunk because it's past, 2. And it's like,
Yeah.
I don't know. they just get a little occupied. But
So-
they, you know, they spend some money, but it's not like
And what
a
else?
lot. Yeah.
Who else? What else?
A famous comedian.
Famous comedian.
Very famous.
Very famous.
Very
Like,
famous.
the best, one of the goats. Like,
Oh my gosh.
like,
Okay.
oh my god, yeah.
So what was that experience like? Did he go to
He
VIP?
didn't really do anything, but he did smoke weed in my secret spot and
Okay.
sat like where I usually like, you know, my little area. It's just so cute, and it was just, he was super nice too.
Okay, but he didn't spend like a
No.
shit ton of money or anything. He was
I
just
don't-
looking to chill.
Yeah, he was just wanting to chill, smoke, and just see like,
Right.
out
Just
and-
chill.
just, you know.
A
come
lot of
and-
girls say that's what
And he was
athletes
just
are
like very nice and actually a gentleman, you know.
Nice.
He wasn't being mean or anything. He was
being
super
creepy.
sweet. He was super sweet.
Yeah. Any
And-
athletes?
I was just starstruck, so I was like, okay.
So
Oh,
we've seen
so
this
that
guy in
big.
movies and
Yeah, he
shit.
was. Oh yeah, he was big. He didn't
Okay.
stay that long either. It was like an hour, like. But I'm just so glad he came. Like it was
That's
so
so
awesome.
cool.
Can't wait to find out who this is.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I'll tell you after.
Yeah.
Can't
V-
wait to
VIP
find out.
I'll
information
tell you
only.
all of them after.
So any athletes though?
Athletes, yeah, like
Because I know like
when the
pretty-
seasons come,
Yeah,
like,
season.
football,
baseball. Yeah.
even like golf, everything. You
Yeah.
know, so
Yeah.
they're all, you know, we'll see them. Like I've seen coaches before. I've seen
Okay.
athletes.
I've
Do
seen
they-
I've seen a few coaches.
Yeah.
I'm curious.
The golfers. That when that PGA tournament rolls around.
Yeah.
I'm
the
curious
golfers.
to know when somebody famous or well known comes in, do they advertise who they are? Or have you had some of them come in and be like, you know, they tell you, have you known who they always, have you
yeah,
always
they're
known who
so
they were?
like they're known, like you already know that that
Right.
they're,
Okay.
yeah.
So they're not sitting there
we'll
talking
play their
about, well, this is who I
music
am.
And, like, you know,
Right.
everybody would dance to their song and
Okay.
you know, greet them, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because they're, you know,
Make them
it's-
feel important.
You know, it's nice, you know,
Mhm.
to like see them coming in and they're like, you know, staying and you know, like
Yeah.
being cool and you
Yeah.
know, that's just a really good thing. Like, I
Like a
that.
normal person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and no, everybody knows right away.
Any politicians?
Everybody knows like right when they walk in, like I,
Ooh, the pop-
right
What
when
about-
they're like outside actually.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Not
because
even-
everybody's
yeah.
fucking probably
Everybody's
whispering
watching
and shit.
cameras. They're
Yeah.
outside already, like so yeah.
Yeah.
Or we get texts or calls like, hey, they're coming in, like before they even
Oh,
come,
right,
like,
because like they're
so
when that one famous person went into your club and their assistant called you to see if they could smoke the cigars in the
Yeah.
club.
yeah.
Right. Yeah. Like that.
But now,
So,
see,
okay.
like I remember one night I got a call from the
No
person
names,
who.
no
No,
names.
I won't. He was supposed to be the manager of said rapper, not a very good rapper. And he wanted to come in the club, and I'm like, yeah, cool. Like, I can put you in a bottle service section, so, you know, you have your own section and all that. And manager says, yeah, but what can you do for us? And I'm like, what do you mean? And they're like, can you hook us up with a bottle? And I'm like, I'll waive your cover. I'll give you a private section.
yeah.
Yeah.
But, like, I see your man on TV walking around with literal stacks of fucking money,
Right.
and you want me to give you a free bottle? Like,
Right.
that
Why aren't
tells
you
me-
paying for shit?
well, that right there
Yeah.
tells me right off the bat,
You're
like,
not there to spend money.
he's not
Yeah.
there to spend money.
Right.
He's there to floss and
Yeah.
flex, and he's not really there to spend money.
Boo.
I know.
And, I mean, at that point, you're not doing anything for me by being in the club.
Right.
You know, if the girls don't make money, nobody's making
And
money.
it's not like you can post where you're at
Right.
in the club, so, you know. Yeah. Ever had any politicians that, you know?
I don't know. I don't think so.
No.
Not that I know of. No.
I don't know what made me
I'm sure
wanna
other
ask
girls
about
probably
politics.
have, but
Probably
I
'cause
don't
they're
even-
slimy
Well,
motherfuckers.
I think that's probably what I think I expect politicians to
Yeah,
be
I don't
honest
think
with
they
you.
really like say that they
They probably
are.
don't.
Just because they don't want to
Yeah.
get put on
Yeah.
blast, they call
Right.
and have
So
a
they're
girl sent to their
probably-
hotel.
I probably have, and like they probably didn't say.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
That's what they always usually do. Like,
Right.
those type of
My
things.
name's Jim.
I just, in my
Yeah.
brain, people name drop all the time in my head. Like, do you know who I am?
Not politicians trying to sneak in.
Let's do a random pick and let's see what the roulette is gonna pick for us now. We have like, I don't know, 3 or 4 different I don't know, whatever the fuck. They're not
You're
all
rolling all kinds.
they're
of
not all the same. So you're gonna pick random and we're gonna see what the roulette picks. No, don't pick that one.
shit.
What about this one?
You cheater. She told you not to pick this one. Because I bought these weird funky ass papers. Like, look at the side.
The filter.
Look at how
is.
long the tip is.
Oh.
Why
I
is
didn't
it
even
so
notice.
fucking weird?
I'm like, what the fuck is that?
No, but look at this giant. This is like, I'm like, I wanted to pick that one. Sorry, I had to. I'm like, it's roulette. Pick one. No, pick that
No,
one.
the other one. The other one.
Just not that one. And if you can pick any one but that one,
I'll be smoking that motherfucker in the morning.
right? That'll be the wake and bake sesh.
Yeah, because I gotta take this thing back to storage tonight.
Well, you know, it's work. I mean, that's a pretty good joint.
Here.
Okay.
So what's the scariest thing that's ever happened to you inside?
Oh my god.
One of
What
these
do you mean by that?
Well,
I mean, what do you mean by that? Like,
yeah, like
have you ever had an experience where, like,
all
maybe a
types.
customer wigged
yeah,
the
let's give
fuck
us
out?
give us like a minimally. Let's get a
Like a-
Yeah, because
yeah, like,
you
it's
come
something
off
that's-
you come off as the type of dancer that, like, when you're in the club, like, you know all the goings on. You know what's going on
yeah.
here. You know what's going on there.
Of
Like,
course.
you're on top of your environment and you know what's going on everywhere.
Yeah.
So there has to be an experience where you step back and you were like, "Holy fuck, that was close," or "That was scary," or some shit.
Okay, right?
Okay, how about like when I don't even like I don't even know what to say about it. It's just so many like different.
They all kind of blend together.
It's just like I guess when like a guy gets all drunk and he starts fighting his friend or stuff like that.
Okay, so like masculine.
Yeah,
shit.
and then like it
Yeah.
starts like just the fight's getting bigger.
Yeah,
And
one
everybody's-
guy's
bumping
testosterone
into
starts to go up, and
people,
all of
and
a
then-
sudden everybody.
Yeah, everybody's all running around, and then I don't know. There's so much.
Because the
shit.
fights do happen.
Yeah,
The fights do happen.
yeah, and you gotta like just go far from that as possible because you want to be safe. And
But
there's
that's
a lot of drunk guys that come after the club and they're already rowdy.
yeah, because all the bars are
They're
closed and they're drunk.
hyped up to the max, and they're gonna, be all crazy.
Have you ever had a customer come in that like got real like stalkery? That was like, you know what I mean? That was like,
That's a
he
yes.
comes in and it's like, at first you're like, he buys, he spends a little bit of money, whatever happens, and then he comes in the next time, and then he comes in, but he's a little weird and he's like a little off. Like, have you ever had any experiences like that
Oh yeah.
where it's like,
And what I do in the
you try to be nice,
exactly,
but yeah,
just be nice and just don't.
but it's
pay,
creepy
like,
as hell.
yeah,
There's
don't-
something off with
Like
you.
you definitely could feel the vibe of,
Yeah.
of a guy like right when you start talking to him,
Right.
or
Sure.
even like if you don't even have to talk to him sometimes, and they're like already being weird,
Yeah.
like walking weird, looking weird, or doing something weird, and it's
Right.
like, okay, I know I'm not gonna go to him because
It's weird.
it's not, and he's probably gonna get kicked out, so they don't really last, like, because
Right.
you can't pull that shit in our clubs, like, that's not acceptable. It's just
Right.
our safety is like number one, and if,
For sure.
everybody's safety,
it
not
really
just the
has to be
girls,
right.
Everybody.
Door guys, security guys, they got to be on top of their shit.
Yeah,
Because you do have guys that
And it
just come
starts
in
with
and
a
freak
weird
the fuck
fucking
out.
guy, and he fucking ruins the whole night. Like, he does it. It just sucks all the time. Like, when it does happen, and it's like, damn it.
It's kind of like a running theme on
Nobody's
this
making money.
show.
Everybody's paying attention to that, or it's
Right.
just stupid.
It's kind of like a running theme on this show, and people that look at it from the outside probably don't understand, but
Yeah.
these clubs run on vibes. If the vibe is good and
Yes.
everybody's having a good time, girls are making money.
Exactly.
If there's shit
Yeah.
popping off and people are standoffish, it kills the vibe and it kills the money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Real quick, I wanted to ask you, what are you drinking?
Vodka Red Bull. City Vodka, my man Wes hooked it up. My man Wes, City Vodka.
I'm
Give it a
drinking
shot.
beer. I'm just drinking beer. I'm drinking diet beer
Diet.
so I can drink longer. What are you drinking, Doll? You were having shots of vodka.
Yeah.
Yeah, little baby shots of vodka. Okay.
Baby shot.
Just making sure everybody knows what we're drinking. That's all. That's what we're doing here.
So, obviously, the clubs that you work in are more geared toward the private show aspect. That's kind of like what the
Excuse me.
Scottsdale clubs are built on is that VIP experience, that private room experience. What's the grossest shit you ever seen back there?
Oh my God.
Oh, I have to know in full detail.
Oh my God.
Spare no details.
Grosses. I don't even know.
I don't know. Like, it depends on what you
Yeah.
consider grossest.
I
Like,
know. That's what
I
I'm
had a
saying.
guy pull his dick out in VIP. That
Right,
was
well,
about as
and
gross. That was about as gross as it got for me.
that's the thing.
You know,
in the
and-
beginning, that is gross.
you
But
know.
after you've been doing it for 2 or 3 years,
Right. Like after
seen
a
it
while,
a couple times,
after a
like,
while
that's
it
what they
happened.
do.
That's another one.
that's what they
What?
do. They take it out.
And they take them out.
Yeah.
Over the radio. She's done. We got another one. That's taken
Oh,
out.
God, another one. Right,
Like,
right. Yeah.
at first, that's probably something that's disgusting.
But after a while, when it's happened a few times, it's kind of like, at this point, you just kind of turn your back and,
shit,
do
I
what
see
you gotta
girls
do
now that are
forward.
like, put that fucking thing away.
Flick it. I love that.
Oh my
I
God.
wish
Fucking
I would have
flick
did
it
that.
and tell them to put it away.
Ew, I can't. I mean,
did
ew,
that.
but at the same time, that's a good move. If you're willing to take that, if you're willing to go there.
I've seen other girls that'll just kind of
I mean, I
shame
love
them,
that.
kind of shame them into putting it away. Don't be proud of that. Put it away. One of those moves.
Oh my God.
Love that.
Because here's the thing. Nowadays, most clubs have cameras in the private rooms,
Yeah.
and the guys see it because it's got a fucking red light that's
It's not
staring at
hard
them.
to miss.
They don't give a fuck. They
How
still
do
try to
you-
pull their dick out. They
I
still
know.
try to do blow. Like, take that shit in the bathroom. Fuck.
Go in the bathroom like a normal person and do your blow. The fuck is wrong with you?
Well, and that's the thing. Like, strip clubs.
Sorry.
Strip clubs are always going to be synonymous with some sort of drug, whether it's people, girls
Right, well,
smoking
that's-
weed.
I mean,
You get your real party happy people that like to fucking go out and do a bunch of blow and
but isn't every occupation have something that it's synonymous with? I mean, it's, you know what I mean? It's not like this is just the only job that has something horrible associated with it.
No,
I mean,
not at all.
every occupation has something associated with it that is not a good look.
Yeah.
I think, so, yeah. Unfortunately for this industry, it's, illicit
it's
shit.
drugs.
I mean, it happens.
People like to party, man.
I know.
Well, and that's what it's all about, though. Nobody wants to go. Look, I don't want to go to the strip club and the girls are all sitting there on their phone and nothing's going on and it's boring.
Right.
That's not why I go to the strip club. I go there to be entertained.
Yeah.
So if everybody's just sitting around doing nothing,
You have ash in your hair.
oh, thanks. That happens. That's like, thanks, Seth. I want to have a good time. I go there to have a good time.
Well, again,
So,
that's the difference
I want
between
the
your
vibe.
sharks and your guppies.
Well, right. I want it's the going back to what we said about a vibe. It's a whole vibe thing. When we go to the club, if any of the girls that come and sit with us, that I'm not vibing with them, I'm gonna throw them a couple of bucks for their time, but I'm not gonna take them to the back.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
which how would that make you feel? Now that I'm saying that,
What do you mean?
like, so if not us particularly, but if a couple, at the club and you came and sat with them and had a drink, and asked if they wanted to dance and they declined, but they threw you 50 or $100. How would that make you feel? Would that? I mean, you're
some girls get offended
Yeah.
when
Right.
you're when
We've
they're
had
not
girls-
your type.
Yeah,
We've
you
had
can't
girls-
get offended with that because it's like, if you do, you're never gonna
Well, and that's why I try to.
You're never
Well,
gonna last. Like,
That's
it's not
why
gonna
I
work
try to
out.
have a good balance in the club
Yeah.
because everybody has different tastes and
Exactly.
everybody's into something a little different.
Yeah.
So I think every club, like, you know, you hear people talk, well, you can't go to Jags because it's all black girls. That's not true.
Yeah.
Oh my
I
gosh,
know.
it's so
Jags is a more urban vibe. They play a lot of hip hop music, which I grew up a hip hop kid.
Yeah.
But we've been to Jags, and not every they had a mix of girls.
Yeah.
A lot of people will tell you,
Yeah.
you know, you can only go there if you're into black chicks. That's not true.
Yeah.
Jags.
Yeah.
I've known girls that are white that have worked at Jags. I've known
Are you
girls
pointing it-
who are Hispanic who have worked at Jags. I'm not pointing at
I'm
you.
like,
I'm
you're
just-
over here like I didn't work for a record. I haven't danced in a really long time.
Any manager worth his salt, no matter where their club is going to have a mix of girls
Yeah.
so that you can satisfy
Well,
everybody's taste.
any good club will. Yeah.
You have to be able to satisfy everybody's taste, or they're gonna go somewhere that can.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Period. Period.
I know.
Is this vent? Can we open this vent?
Mm-hmm.
It's just really smoky in here. I mean, which is cool, but you know,
Hot box.
it's fine. But I'm worried about how smoky it is. It's fine.
Why?
I don't know, man. It's like a fucking camera thing. I don't know. I don't edit this shit. I'm just concerned about it. That's all. There we go.
There, that'll vent it a little bit.
Yeah, that'll ventilate a little bit.
So we talked a little
Feeling
bit.
good.
We talked a little bit before about like the hazing and shit in the locker rooms. Have you ever seen it where it goes a step too far and things get physical?
Oh, have you ever seen physical
I've seen a
fights?
couple of fights in
Yeah.
dressing rooms.
I've not. I never did.
Yeah. I never, no.
Well, you
I
don't-
was
you
always
don't-
the
you
one-
don't come off as a
I
fighter.
I was
don't
always the one that
anybody-
I tried to de-escalate
Yeah.
situations, so I've not.
And I
seen
never get
physical
into like the
fights.
drama with the girls. I
Yeah.
like to like be everybody.
Keep your distance. Yeah, I want to be
Like,
friends with
cool with
everybody. I want to
everyone.
love
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah.
Can I just love everybody?
bring everyone up
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I,
Yes.
That's like
You're an
definitely,
uplifter.
yes. I don't like drama. I don't
Yeah.
like fights.
Yeah. Same.
But I've seen other girls, yes.
Yeah.
There's always
Definitely.
there's always one or two that are always in the drama.
Oh yeah.
Always in the drama.
Are you worried about that?
No, I was just making sure it's still on.
Who does this? I've lost
That goes that
rotation.
way. We're going
should,
left.
We do pass to the left.
We're
Yes.
going to the left.
But yeah, it would get physical with other girls.
So like dancers versus dancers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, when you're there all the time, like me, you see everything. And,
Right.
Yeah.
and you just, you know, it happens so fast, you know.
Right.
It can jump off very, very fast.
But is it like
Like you're
usually?
being like in the middle of stage or middle of a lap dance or
So you've seen
anywhere
it.
in the dressing room and it's just there.
Oh
like,
wow, that's what I was gonna say. So you've
Oh,
seen it anywhere on the
oh,
floor, in the dressing
anywhere.
room, bathroom.
Everywhere.
It still
Yeah.
happens.
No shit.
It still
Everywhere.
happens. It definitely still happens because, and I want to give a shout out to this page on Instagram because they have put us up on their page a couple times. The Burn Book for Arizona
Oh.
dancers on Instagram.
Hold on, one more time. What was that?
Burn Book for dancers in Arizona on Instagram. You guys are the shit. They got all the tea that goes on in the clubs. And they're talking about a fight that happened between two girls just the other day.
What really?
Yeah.
Drama.
Yeah, I'm not sure which. I think I think it might have been Essex, but I could be wrong.
Yeah.
I'll tag them in this. They can probably
They'll verify, whatever.
yeah, we don't know who it is that runs the page. Everything is anonymous, but it's
that.
everybody telling everything that's going on behind the scenes in the industry here in the Valley. So if you guys get a chance, check it out because the page is great, especially if you're a dancer. Something else, they were talking about a fucking pole contest.
Ooh, I would love to go to one of those.
I'm like, why aren't we covering this?
I want to go to a pole contest. I want to go to a pole contest.
Club
why
managers,
am I not
come
there?
on, man. If you're doing stuff like this, please let us know. We would love to cover this shit.
I could commentate the fuck out of a pole contest.
So
just saying.
Now, you were talking earlier about fucking up shoes, doing pole tricks and shit.
Yeah.
Are you like a trick type of girl? Because
every single one.
You do all the upside down.
Upside down, splits on the ceiling, upside down.
So
flips
beautiful.
upside down, every type of way.
I can definitely
I know,
appreciate somebody that
do the
that
splits
can do
every
that.
type of
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
Now,
I
we
love
were
dancing.
talking on the last episode with Arena. Have you seen, I found out what they're called. They're called aerial poles.
Yeah.
Where the
those
pole
ones we were talking about. Yeah,
is
yeah.
connected to the ceiling by
Yeah.
like a chain, but not to the floor.
Right.
So the pole actually like can swing out, and these girls are still doing
The
these.
circle one, right?
No, it's not a
No.
ring. It's
Oh,
a straight
ring.
pole.
Oh,
Okay,
wow.
okay,
It's
okay.
a straight pole, and it attaches to the ceiling by like a chain and a mount, so it can spin, but it can also like
And it's not connected to the floor.
it's not
Correct.
connected to the
Okay, yeah, I know
floor.
what you
So
mean.
the
Yeah.
bottom of the pole kind of
Oh,
can
wow.
So
do
the
the
pole can
Yeah.
kind of, it will go like this.
craziest shit I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And you can get it to go like this if you work it right, you know?
Yeah.
It's really, really fascinating. I would
know.
love to see something like that,
know,
like
that'd
in
be-
real life. You
I
know what I
know.
mean? Not just online. Yeah, that would be cool as fuck. Interesting. It's,
Yeah.
you know, the change, the evolution that dancing has taken in the last 2 decades, just in my experience
Beautiful.
of watching it blossom.
I know.
Truly blossom, because
Now everybody wants to pole dance.
pole
Like,
dancing
it's so
was,
open now, and it's
yeah, it never used
Yup.
to be.
The soccer moms can go take a pole class
Exactly.
at
Oh my
the
gosh.
local studio.
Yeah.
everybody now understands the beauty of it,
Yeah,
and not the
And from what I understand,
rumors and.
I've never been on a pole, but from what I understand, it's pretty good fucking exercise.
It is actually.
oh, it's incredible
It
exercise.
so is. Like, it's very empowering.
Now you
Yes.
mentioned the ring. I know before they did the little remodel down there at Dream Palace, they had a ring
They did.
on that second stage. Are you a fan of the ring, or are you not?
I've done it a couple times, but I'm a pole girl. I'm a pole girl because that's where I started.
That's how you
and
learn.
That's how, that's what we had first.
Yeah,
And the ring came like a little bit later, and I wasn't really dancing, and I was,
yeah.
in a relationship.
I never seen anything like that with the ring. I'd never seen it until several years ago. And it was just, I couldn't even imagine with my drunk ass when I was dancing, trying to get on that thing. And it just seems like so much more,
It's different.
yeah, than a pole. It's like spinning around on a pole is one thing. Now, when I danced, the poles were stationary. They didn't spin on their own.
Yeah.
They were stationary. You had to put the fucking work in to spin. If you wanted to swing
Oh
around
my
that
God.
motherfucker, you was putting the work
Yeah.
in
You gotta,
to
like,
swing around that
fly.
bitch. Yeah, so you had to get your momentum going. You had the velocity, the whole shit,
I know.
And then they introduced these spinning ones.
Yeah.
And for shits and giggles, I had been out of the game for a little while, but he was still in the game managerial wise. And one day we went up there and I go spinning around this spinning pole, and that thing, yeah, I don't know how y'all do it.
Oh,
I'm
I
like,
was
it
not
gets me-
shaking my shit in a banana hammock.
No, you were
I
a
love it.
manager at a,
I was just being funny.
no. Manager at a female strip club. Just clarify that.
Yeah, you get ripping around.
Okay, anyways, yeah, sorry, let's get off track. So, I got you. If you want to get off track, I got you. But yeah, anyways, the spinning poles that spin on their own, that is some whole nother level shit.
Yeah.
Like, I can't.
It's hard to hold on.
Yeah, no, it really is.
Like if you're not expecting it.
So when you learn on a stationary pole, you learn, you have to use your own body momentum and muscles to get you around that pole. So when I walk up to this thing, and you put you do your little sexy walk around it, and then you get your arm going, and then you stick and then you go, and I was like, whoa! It's like, holy shit! I was like, okay, yeah, that's enough for me. I was like, I'm glad I'm not in this game anymore because these poles are too much. I can't take it. It's too much. I can't do it. I don't know how y'all do it. I can't do it.
I actually love.
And then you were up there like doing fucking tricks while this thing is spinning.
Yeah.
And I'm like, y'all are amazing.
Yeah, they control it like fucking figure skaters,
like-
where you can make it go fast and then slow it down.
Because it's so beautiful. It's gorgeous. Like the faster you do, like as fast as you can.
Right.
It's the most gorgeous.
It's okay. We'll take care of it
Like
later.
it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's such
it's a rush.
It's
I
like
love that rush. I just
being in front of people and performing.
yes, and just doing.
I think
giving it like your all in a way, like because you're entertaining and
yeah,
and
it's
you
like a
love
ballet.
it in the same time. So you're already giving it your all because you love it so much, and it just gives you that rush, that thrill, that empowerment, everything, sexiness, feminine.
And that's something not every dancer or entertainer knows how to do. Like these girls, they start to get down on themselves, or they maybe don't think so highly of themselves. I know quite a few like that. And you got to try to remind them, like, you have all the power here. Like, these guys are here to see you, not the other way around. They came in here to see you. Yeah. So use that power.
Can I just say
control?
Right.
Can I just say that deciding to become a dancer was one of the best decisions that I ever made in my entire life.
Same.
Because ever since I did that, and that was 20 fucking years ago. Okay, it was a long time ago. Ever since I did that, there has been nothing that I've not been able to do.
Exactly. Because
I say to myself, I did that. I got up on that stage and I showed my fucking titties for $1. You know what? I got up on that stage and I danced and I moved and I did what I had to do to make my money. If I could do that, then I could do fucking anything. I can do anything.
Exactly.
And that moment in my life where I did that as an occupation was the singular most empowering moment of my entire life and changed me forever. It gave me the confidence now, 20 years later, to still, when I'm faced in a situation where I'm maybe doubting myself or I'm maybe feeling like I can't do something, I take myself back to that time when I was on stage for the first time, the second time, the fifth time, the 12th time. And I did that. I fucking did that. So if I can do that, I can fucking do anything.
Exactly.
And yeah, so for me, best decision. I think it was the best move I ever made for myself, in a way to make myself know, to remind myself that I can do anything.
And you're fearless.
Yeah.
And you're,
it's not easy. It's not fucking easy to get up there the first time.
It's not.
Especially as we all do with our body insecurities. Or maybe, we all have insecurities. And there's at least one thing that you don't like about everybody. That doesn't, right? So when you get up there and you throw all of that vulnerability out there for everybody to see, and then it's accepted and people want it and they spend money on it, there's something empowering about that.
Yes.
That for me has carried with me from that moment till this day.
It's definitely a confidence booster.
Oh, for sure.
And you get in touch with your sexuality in a way, not you know.
Oh, it
just
makes you feel
very,
sexy, though.
Yes,
Yeah.
very feminine.
I
very,
think I felt the sexiest I ever felt in my
Yes,
life when
like-
I was dancing,
like
for sure.
you're
Well,
a queen. Like you're
yeah.
the diva. You're, you know,
yeah,
you're the star of the night because you're the entertainer. And they came to
Yeah.
see you. Like,
right.
so
Yeah.
it's-
Absolutely.
It's very powerful.
That's the whole thing. They come
Yeah.
to see you.
Right.
Like, you know, when you go out on the town or whatever and you're meeting people or whatever you're doing, things are a little bit more balanced out. You know what I mean? But when you're in a place and people are paying money just to come through
Right.
the door, that should give all dancers that sense of that
Motivation.
power. I'm the shit. These
And, like,
motherfuckers
yeah.
are paying money to come in the door and see us.
Yeah, it definitely does something for your self-esteem.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
And I
On that
love it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. We're here with the face of Dream Palace, Secret.
Hey, actually, do you have an Instagram or somewhere where I can find you, like, publicly? What you got? Tell those people right there.
Well, my Instagram is sexy_secret_angel.
Ooh.
And that's my Playboy page too.
Wait,
Playboy.
elaborate on that one. How do we find you there?
It's the same.
But there's
Name.
like a Playboy like .com or like
Yeah, you gotta go on Playboy.com and type it up.
Okay. And what is it again? One more time.
Sexy_secret_angel.
Ooh. That voice though. I'm telling you.
Playboy, huh?
Yes.
Love
we should
it.
talk about that.
We should talk about that. What's that all about?
Well, I applied for Playboy like in October, so it hasn't even been a year yet.
Okay, for the record, it is June right now.
It
So
is
just
June,
so everybody knows what month we're in while we're filming.
And to apply, they ask for, you know, your Instagram and, you know, all your information.
Sure.
And they, like, accepted me 30 seconds after, and it was so,
Really?
like, such an honor.
I'm
I've
not
always
surprised.
loved Playboy. I know everything about it since I was a little girl. Ever since I fell in love with Marilyn Monroe, and she was
So,
like the
so
first.
this is you. This has been you
Yes.
since you were.
Yeah.
Okay.
Love it.
Okay.
Yeah, and yeah, when I was a little girl, I had like Playboy everything in my room, like, and I loved everything about Playboy. I like knew about everything already, and I always knew like I wanted to do that, and
Right.
I'm so glad I did.
Okay, so now fast forward to current. So you applied, they accepted,
Yes.
and so now what?
So I'm about to be on my first Playboy cover in a
No
couple
shit.
months.
Congratulations! Oh my gosh.
I'm so excited.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So we
It's
need to
like
look
my
for that.
Dream come true.
Have you done the shoot yet?
No, not yet.
Okay.
It's in a process right now, but it's definitely in the works.
It's happening.
It's happening.
Oh, you have to keep
I
us
am
posted with that.
excited.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah,
And I already knew, like, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be in Playboy. I want to do it.
I
Like,
love that.
really do it. You know, like,
Yeah,
do everything that I want to. You know.
That's
Yeah.
fucking awesome.
I love that.
You know, and I remember my first Playboy party. I was invited by Bunny, one of my girlfriends, and we all went, and I was like the only one that really like dressed up in a way. Like everybody was wearing, you know, cute outfits, but it wasn't like how I was wearing. Like I always dressed up everywhere, I go.
Okay.
Anywhere, like everywhere. That's just
Love
me.
that. Yeah.
And I go all out. I do whatever. Like, and I wanted to like be noticed. I wanted to dress up. That was my first Playboy party. So
Yeah.
So were you wearing like a gown or were you wearing like something
What
skimpy?
were you wearing?
okay, I was wearing these pink crystal see-through top with like a push-up bra, and I had like white tight pants with like baby pink thigh-high stripper heel boots, like latex boots.
Right.
Yeah.
And I had my hair in pigtails with fluffy pink, like, you know,
Yeah.
hair pins. Like, it was
girly
so,
girl.
Yeah.
It was like the best. Like,
The complete. I mean, when I think
I
of
did my makeup
Playboy,
all crazy and sexy.
Look.
And just,
when I think of Playboy, I mean, I feel like I'm looking at it right now.
they all
like,
loved it. Like,
yeah.
all the press, all the, like, photographers,
yeah.
everybody that was there, they were taking my picture like crazy. Like, I felt like
Oh,
a
yeah.
celebrity.
Love that.
And they were only doing that, like, with me. Because,
yeah.
like, nobody really, like, stood out. And
Well, you got.
I
the
was
look.
so glad I did. Like,
Yeah, you got
And
the look for sure.
it was so amazing. And they even, like, posted me on the Playboy account on their Instagram story.
Love
A
I
picture of
I
me.
can't wait to hear how
And I screenshot
like,
it and everything. It was awesome.
that fascinates me. Like, what it must be like to be on a
Playboy.
shoot
Yeah.
for Playboy.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Surreal.
It's the best
Yeah.
thing. Like, I've always wanted it. Like, and I knew, like, I would. Like, because I like, have a Playboy bunny tattoo since I, like, high school.
Let's see
like,
where's your. Oh, I'm sorry if it's too much.
Right
Ooh.
here.
So when you're standing up, that's the spot.
now
Got it.
here's
Oh, I got it.
here's a
I
question.
can visualize that one. I got it.
Here's a question, because I haven't
love
looked at
that.
I haven't looked at a Playboy magazine in quite some time.
Yeah.
Do they airbrush your tattoos out, or because
I'm
tattoos
sure-
are more accepted now? Do they just?
Well, she
kinda let
hasn't
that
done the
shit
shoot
ride?
yet, so
I'm sure, like,
maybe.
it depends, like, what
Depends on
like,
what it
the
is.
look they want.
Yeah.
Right,
and,
right.
You know, it's all like a vision, and they, have a creative. Like, the photographer usually has, like,
Right.
Right.
What he's looking
something.
for.
Yeah. And,
See, that's
like,
cool.
the magazine has, like, every magazine has, like, a theme in a way. So,
Okay.
like, the pictures have to go with the magazine.
Right,
and
right.
the issue
Okay.
and
Okay.
the feature, and it's just all a whole thing. So
Right.
it's like,
Hopefully, they take your picture somewhere on a tropical fucking
Oh.
island.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, I can't wait to see that. You will have to please.
That's
keep
big
me
time
posted
shit,
on
though.
I
that.
know.
Yeah,
That's
I
big
know.
time shit.
that's awesome.
I'm so excited. It's
That's
like,
awesome. So is that like the next evolution for you? Like making that jump from dancing to doing, like that
Yeah.
high end
well, I've always,
male entertainment type shit.
yeah, and I only danced. Like, I didn't do anything else. I wasn't a model or anything else.
Right.
I
Right.
just wanted to dance, and I was really good at it. So I was like, yeah, I'm sticking to this because this is what I love. Like,
Right.
I make money and I'm having fun, and
It's not
I
really
just,
like a job.
it's easy for me because it's like something fun, and I've always made it fun, and I like
Yeah.
get along with everyone. I'm loyal, and everybody
Love
trusts
that.
me. Everybody, it can like a little bit.
Yeah, because the
in a
clubs can
way.
get clicky.
Yeah, and it's, I just,
A little-
I love that because I always,
A little off
got
topic.
close.
Can I ask what your sign is?
I'm a Gemini.
Oh.
We're in Gemini season right now.
Gemini. My mom was a Gemini.
What about you guys?
I'm a Pisces.
Oh my God, twin sign.
I'm a
I'm
Leo.
Pisces.
Oh my God, I love that. I love both of you guys.
I don't know what none of that shit means.
Yeah, you have, there's just a vibe about you, and I just needed to know what sign you were. That's all.
So, going from dancing and now, we're getting into the magazine stuff.
Yeah.
Playboy. Like, Playboy is the top of the mountain. Like, some of these girls, I would imagine, do photo shoots for some of the lower level productions, and they have to kind of like work their way up to Playboy.
Yeah.
You're jumping in fucking feet first right into the fucking grotto at the
Yeah.
Playboy Mansion and shit.
My God.
what would be next after that?
Well, there's I'm also in a pageant.
Really?
What kind of pageant?
I'm Miss Scottsdale, Arizona.
Oh shit.
Is,
Yeah.
can we vote on that? Because I want to vote for
I
you
wish-
like
I
1,000
wish,
times.
But no, the judges are going to do the voting this time. And
So we should
but-
make a social vote. Just heads up for next time.
I know.
We need a social vote.
So you got some big fucking things going.
And I've only
I
been
love that for
modeling
you.
like for like not even just like barely a year, and then I barely got in Playboy like not even a year, because
Yeah.
like to do Playboy you have to build your portfolio and be
Right,
a model.
right.
You can't
Yeah.
just be a dancer and not anything like else. Like you
Right.
have to
Right, and
prove
You have
that
you
you're,
need a repertoire.
yeah, you gotta prove it. You gotta like
and now
prove
like
yourself.
with everything else, like the modeling, and if you even take it to like the music business, like you know, with modeling, girls used to get it strictly like she's hot, we're putting her on the cover of the magazine. Now they have this sort of like, it's almost like a litmus test. They can look at your social media and see if people actually want to look at you
Right.
before they make the decision to put you on their magazine. Whereas back in the day, before the online and all that shit, like they were kind of taking a gamble that guys would buy this magazine to look at this girl.
Yeah.
You know, they started doing the celebrity shit. You saw some of the girls from like WWE wrestling, and nowadays, like you kind of got to show and prove a little bit
Oh yeah.
before you get that kind of recognition, and that's kind of what we're
It's-
going through right now. Like, it gets discouraging,
Yeah.
you know,
Just
because
Never
it's
give up.
it's
and-
hard right now to get girls that want to come on here.
Well, right.
You know, we're still building our brand and,
Yeah.
and building our viewership, but
It's only the beginning.
Yeah.
and there's
Yeah.
really nothing else like this out there
I know.
where
Yeah.
So like
people are trying to
I love
get
it.
get
Can
to
I
know
ask-
these girls on an intimate level and
May-
know that they're just regular people like everybody
I know.
else.
May I
I
ask?
think it's beautiful.
May I ask what your experience since being here on the show this evening has been like?
I
How-
really love it.
Yeah. Have you had it?
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
It's a really amazing experience. I'm actually so glad to do this because I was already like telling everybody like, oh, like this is what I really like and like believe in, and
Yeah.
you know, I always stick up for this entertainment, this business, this, you know, lifestyle that we
Yeah.
have, and just, you know, it's beautiful to like actually have something positive than other like
Right, it doesn't.
podcasts or Instagrams with like, you know, that are saying that they support strip clubs, but honestly I've caught them, you know, not supporting them and talking down and saying supporting the rumors and supporting lies and, you know, building all that, and just it's like, really, come on now, like you guys, like,
Yeah.
it's just literally like everybody, you guys are the only ones that support us. Like that's what I was like trying to get at.
Yeah.
And
I love,
that's
like, I
that's
love
really
that.
how it all started.
Like it's real. It's so sad that, you know, people put out that like they do support, but they don't. But like, I love to see that people actually do.
Yeah,
And
Yeah.
say,
we're,
you know,
we're
what they're
trying to
actually
we're
about.
trying to change the image.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. We need a little more positive.
it's
light
just
here.
like
want
anything
that,
else.
yeah.
You have your bad apples
it's
in
time
anything
for
that
that.
you do.
Yeah. I think
It's
so.
time.
You
I
have
think
your
so.
bad apples in anything that you do. Of course, there's girls in
think
this
it's-
business that are doing wrong. There's people in our
course.
government that are doing wrong.
There's
Like,
somebody in every industry that is doing wrong, no matter what job title you hold. There is someone in your business that is doing something wrong. It's inevitable. It's everywhere. We're human beings, right? So, I mean, I think it's important, though, for me, because I've been in the industry and I faced that judgment and I faced that ridicule and I faced that being looked at like a piece of meat outside of work because of what I do, that I think it's important for me that we show that we're all human beings here.
Yeah.
You know, we're all fucking people. And just because you do this and just because you do this for a career doesn't make you a bad person. You're
Yeah.
a human being just like every single body else is.
Exactly.
You know?
That's right.
So this is a job just like anybody else goes to fucking work. It's just a
know.
different kind of job. That's all.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I definitely agree. Like, it's just, you know, I definitely love to, like, stick up for,
Yeah.
you know, everything. Like, 'cause
Mhm.
people would just start saying, you
Let's
know,
stop
oh,
stereotyping.
yeah,
How about that? Let's just
exactly.
stop fucking
putting
stereotyping.
us in, like, a little
Right.
box or category.
Right.
And,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it's nothing like that. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
not even close. Not even near, like, close. It's just...
Most of these girls are just
Insane.
working
Yeah.
towards something, a goal like everybody else.
Yeah. You're gonna find your bad shit. It's everywhere.
So do you have anything going on that you want to promote other than fucking Playboy? I mean, that's a pretty big
Do we
fucking
really?
deal.
Is there really any
Yeah, that's a
necessity
pretty big fucking
to
deal.
go any further than that?
There's a couple things.
Oh, let's
Go
hear
for
it,
it.
babe.
Put it
What
out
you
there.
got?
Well, I got on New Times for all 3 clubs. Dream, Skin
The-
and Bone.
The magazine that they...
The newspaper,
Yeah,
yeah.
okay.
And
Wait, what
I'm
is it called?
still on it, so
The
you
New
guys have
Times.
it.
I probably
I
have copies of
brought
it at
it.
work. That's that magazine that they give away. Oh, if you got a copy, break it out. Show them.
Yeah, let's see it.
No, I brought like a couple stuff. Like,
Promote it.
yes. And I'm just so proud of it because it's like, you know, I worked really hard to get on it, and
Yeah.
you know, it was a lot, like, to build it, and it was just beautiful to like see it all happen, and it's just one of my
Wow.
Okay.
All right, can we maybe
dreams to be in
stand
a
behind
newspaper.
Make sure that's in the camera's view.
bring that a little bit? Can we see that on camera at all?
Yep. Loud and clear.
Loud and clear. All right, what we got next, baby doll? What you got?
And then I have the water bottles. And these are all.
All right.
This
let's
is
bring
Skin
this-
and Bones, and this is Dream Palace.
And fellas, if you're lucky enough to have one of those fucking bottles, it'll get you in the door to any one of those clubs for free.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
That's
Just
special.
taking the water bottle?
The water bottle right there will get that will give you a free cover into one of the clubs.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
Not-
What's your average cover at one of those clubs on a regular night?
$25-$30.
Okay. Nice. Save you a couple bucks. Get you in the door for free.
That's it.
And I'm also like the first stripper to be on the billboard for all 3 clubs,
Okay.
and that's like
Wait.
huge-
That's you
I'm
on
on-
the billboard.
I'm on there twice or 3 times. There's
I
3,
thought-
3 of my pictures on there, and I'm on the front and the back, so 2 billboards, and it's like a huge honor. I am so proud. Like, I love it so much. Like, it
All them
was
cars driving by every day looking at you.
exactly, and it's a billboard that's just huge, literally.
Literally.
It's the best. It's like being on Playboy magazine. It's one of like the best things you could ever achieve, being a model, and it's just really proud moment.
Love
Good
it.
for you.
I'm so happy for
Yes.
you.
I think I'm like the best one for it because I love these clubs so much. I've done so much for them.
Passionate.
I love doing so much for them because I would do anything for them, anything,
Nice.
because I love them so much.
That's
I love
awesome.
it.
I love
I love
everybody like that works there, and
Yeah.
you know, we're like a family, and you know, we all, you know, stick together and work together, and we literally kill it.
That's
We're
awesome.
the best in Arizona, so of course it's worth it.
That is awesome.
I'll agree with that.
Give them that Instagram one more time before we get out of here so they can check you out.
My Instagram is sexy_secret_angel.
There you go, guys. You can go check her out. Our Instagram is as the poll turns, dots in between each word. Again, ladies, if you want to come hang out with us, smoke some weed, have a few drinks, tell some stories, reach out to us on the Instagram. Somebody will get back to you to schedule. Other clubs, West Side clubs, Jags, Essex, Highlighter, like, give us some representation for
Yeah,
y'all.
we
Come
heard
on.
nothing.
We
from
want to
West
talk
Side.
to everybody.
Yeah, let's see what you
So
got.
reach out to us, girls. Let's have a conversation. On that note,
Love
you guys
you.
have a great night.
Love you.
What's up, ladies? You want to come on the show and hang out with us here in the lounge? Hit us up on the Instagram. As the poll turns, dots in between each word. Somebody will get back to you to schedule you, let you know how everything works here. Guys, managers, door guys, DJs, we want you to come on, get some girls from where you work. Come on and let's have a conversation.
And also, just so you know, we provide the alcohol of your choice, unlimited flour, and a fun, safe, comfortable environment to come and chill with us. So hit us up. Let us know. Bye.